Good day, everybody. It's Michael Levitis with Lenny Komsky from Grand Prix Motors. How are you, Lenny? Welcome back.
Good. Hey, Michael. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Lenny, in our previous session, we introduced your body shop, and you do all types of work from A to Z on cars before they go back to the leasing, to the dealership, to the car company after lease. You work on cars after collisions, and let's talk about that. After you get into a car accident, right?
Correct.
What are the most important steps to undertake from the point of getting your car fixed, or if it's unfortunately total loss, what else should you do to make sure insurance covers the car and any repairs need to be made to the car?
Well, let's say you get into a car. Let's start off from A. You get into a car accident. The first thing, while you're at the spot of the accident, you must exchange information with your how we would probably say it, with your
The other party.
The other party. There you go. The other party
involved
involved in the accident. So you must, because police right now, the police department doesn't really come out and do car accidents anymore. They don't write reports. If it's something minor, or even unless it's where somebody is hurt, they don't come out. They just want you to exchange information. So what does that mean? You have to get their driver license, their insurance, and their registration. And you must take pictures. You must take pictures when you stop, there's an accident, take pictures how the cars are. So that way, when the other party, if in any case says that something went the other way, you have pictures proving it wasn't like that.
That's very important.
Number one. Yeah. Then, depending on your insurance company, and there's different insurance companies, will take the major ones. Let's say Geico, for example. Right. They will, when you make a claim, you could do it yourself, or you could do it through a shop. If you do it yourself, they will send you to their authorized repair shop. What does that mean?
We talked about that's a big pitfall. That's a big no-no, right?
Yeah. So when they send you to an authorized repair shop, first of all, you don't know who they are, what they are, and what they're all about. You would like to know from anybody referrals to know just the quality that they do and what they do and how they do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's very important, because if you own the car, you want the car to be done the right way. If you lease the car and you return in a couple of years and you're not looking to own it, maybe you don't care much, but you do want to have a good job. And that's important. So Geico will tell you, you have to go to our shop, but you don't have to go to their shop. You can go to any shop of your choice, any shop that you want. There's no such thing as you go to their shop. You didn't sign anything anywhere. There's no such rule or law that you have to go to their authorized shop.
Got it. And Lenny, just to ask you, your shop is authorized and approved by all insurance companies, right?
All insurance companies. We work with everybody. We're an independent, approved shop with all companies. And what they do is they say, oh, if you go to our shop, everything's gonna be done quickly. We'll do everything fast. You'll get the best service, blah, 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 blah. The usual routine as a sales pitch. That's what they want to do. Why do they want to do that? That's the most important thing. Why? Because A, they pay them less because they give them more volume of work. And when you pay less to a shop, that means they're cutting corners. And when do they cut corners? That's the most important part. On your parts, on your paint, on your everything. So Geico could tell you, you know what? Shop, authorized shop, our shop, we found a part in the junkyard from that 2020 car that was in a big accident. Just go get that part right there. We see it, you could pay for $600, where the original price of that tail light or a headlight is not $600. It's probably $2,500 when you get it new. But they say, go get it there. And when you get it, oh, it's missing something. Well, just make sure it fits. It's
basically like getting something refurbished.
Yes, exactly. So they dictate where, what, and how you have to do it. When you're in an independent shop, that does not work like that.
See, Lenny,
you tell them, we don't want to do this. We want to do this for a customer. And they can say no to you. Because
that is very educational. People don't realize what goes on behind the scenes. So I appreciate you shedding light on the practices, because from what you were saying, when you go to a shop that's been recommended by insurance company, that shop is a client of the insurance company. You are not. You are not their client. They don't care about you.
I don't care.
They care about the insurance company,
right?
Because that's the one who's giving them business.
And how they judge and refer business to these shops is very interesting also. They do it by certain criterias.
Okay.
And those criteria only they know. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? We don't know them. They don't disclose them. It's not customer satisfaction for sure, because the customer satisfaction is not going to be there. So they look at it. Oh, so they did what we told them, and they did everything to the Z, and we paid them less. So we're going to give them more jobs. They care about their bottom line at the end of the day.
Okay, understood. So basically, if somebody was involved in a car accident, they can just bring the car to you, and you would remove the headache of dealing with the insurance company.
Yeah, so what we do is usually for our customers, so they don't have to go calling Geico and all their insurance companies, and we just ask them to come in, show them my car, come sit down with us, we'll make a claim with you together, go through the process so that way they make no mistakes, and that's it.
Good. And when they come to you, they already have to have the police report in hand?
Not necessarily, like I said, now we don't have a police report all the time. As a matter of fact, my wife just got into a car accident yesterday, and she's fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah. TLC driver hit her in the bumper in the back while she was driving on the Bell Parkway. He couldn't stop. It was a little traffic, and it's not great because I know the insurance company that he's with, that insurance company doesn't pay because it's TLC. Their claims take for a year. So now I have to claim my insurance company and wait until my insurance company goes after their insurance company. So it's a whole process of everything. But yeah, it is what it is. Some incidents are easier than what?
At least we know where she's gonna go to get her car fixed.
Yes.
She's not gonna go to a insurance mandated.
Yes. So in my case, thank God I have a shop, and I mean I still have to pay out of pocket. Either I'm claiming my insurance or I'm paying out of pocket and waiting for them to reimburse me, which I will do because I don't want to put a claim on my insurance for no reason because I'm not at fault. He's the one who hit her 100%.
Well, hope it works out, Lenny. But you're saying that right now you don't get a police report, right? When you
most of the time, unless it's a big accident where there's injuries, then the police comes out and they make a report. But
is it worth it for you to go to the precinct and get a
No, not whatsoever. The insurance company doesn't care.
Got it. Interesting. Okay, very good. Good advice. Okay, very good. So we heard tips.
And I'm just going to give one more thing. I also recommend everybody to have a camera in their cars, because that way you know exactly what happened and you could show it and you could prove it. And that makes your statement 100% stick.
That's a good advice. Absolutely.
It's a very good thing to have, especially in circumstances like that.
Yeah, because you have a lot of people who are going to try to commit fraud, claim what happened, then it's going to become your war against you, especially if it's not rear end. If it's rear end, you know
100% right. But if it's not,
50-50, some kind of a cross collision, then that's where a camera, like you said, will come in very handy. Okay, very good, Lenny. If we heard the tips, the top things you have to do after a car accident, and we're going to bring you back for our next session after this, and we're going to talk about what's covered by insurance and what is not if you do get into a car accident, the deductibles and so on. And also what's interesting to know is at what point the car becomes a total loss where there's no point to repair it. That also, I think, is a frequently asked question from people who get into car accidents. Okay, we appreciate it for your time. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and we're going to see you in our next session. Thank you.